What Jesus said about prayer, he said, when you stand praying, forgive. When you stand praying, we are looking at the way Jesus sees prayer, his perspective and his expectation, right? This is how Jesus sees prayer, and this is what he said about prayer. He says about prayer, when you stand praying, forgive. Mark chapter 11, from verse 25 to 26, he said, and when you stand praying, forgive. When you stand praying, means that before you come praying, forgive. That's what the word means. When you stand praying, meaning before you come praying, make sure there's no unforgiveness in your heart. Forgive. He said, for if you have aught against any, that your Father also, which is in heaven, may forgive you your trespasses. But if you do not forgive, neither will your Father, which is in heaven, forgive your trespasses. So forgiveness is a core requirement. It's a prerequisite for effective prayer. Forgiveness. When you stand praying, forgive. That's what Jesus said about prayer. Number 4 thing Jesus said about prayer is that pray to avoid temptation. Pray to avoid temptation. Are you there? Pray to avoid temptation. Luke chapter 22, verse 40. And when he was at the place, he said unto them, pray that you enter not into temptation. I already said it at the earlier part of the teaching that prayer is the antidote for temptation. Prayer is the solution for temptation. Prayer is the secret weapon of escape for temptation. Prayer. Pray to avoid temptation. A praying believer will overcome temptation cheaply. But when you don't pray, temptations will find their way into your life cheaply. The way to overcome temptation is to what? Pray.